In this video, I'm going to talk about economic value added, which is written as EVA in short. It is very widely used in the business industry. So as a student of business, you must know what that EVA is and how to measure. So first of all, what is EVA? So EVA is another way of measuring a firm's performance. So EVA measures a firm's economic profit. So net income is a profit for equity holder, whereas this EVA is the overall profit for the both equity holder and the debt holder. So it measures how much value a business is creating after subtracting all the cost to its capital. And usually this EVA is computed as like this. So EVA, there are different ways, but I'm going to follow this technique, which I find very intuitive. So I have explained in another video how to compute return on invested capital, right? So return on invested capital, that's the rate of return for the capital invested by the company. And you also know this weighted average cost of capital. Weighted average cost of capital is the overall average cost of financing that business, right? So this is a return on that business and this is the cost. And if you subtract this weighted average cost of capital from return on invested capital, and that gives us how much additional value is being created in terms of percent, right? So if you multiply this by total assets, then that gives us the economic profit for the business. So think this, how this is being computed. So this is overall the rate of return, and this is the weighted average cost of capital, which is the overall cost of the financing. So if you subtract the overall cost of financing from your return, and that gives us the excess value the business is creating, and if you multiply this by total assets, that gives us the overall economic profit the firm has earned over a period of time. So let's see an example for our XYZ company. So I'm just going to calculate this EVA for XYZ company for year 5. So XYZ company. So from my earlier videos, you must have noticed that the return on invested capital is 18.46%, right? And the weighted average cost of capital, I haven't computed this yet in video, but let's assume that weighted average cost of capital is 11.25%. And the total asset for year 5, Y5, equals to 244.640 billion. That's the total assets for year 5. And in that case, what is the EVA for year 5? Then you would simply do this return on invested capital, which is 18.46%, right, minus the cost of capital, which is 11.25%, right, and you would multiply this with the total assets, which is 244.640 billion, right? And if you simplify this, then the total value we get is 17.64 billion. So that is the economic value added for XYZ company in year 5. That means this is the economic profit that XYZ company made in year 5. Thank you.